Good vach and good evening and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 49. Our mitzvah that keeps your soul in its way. We're using the Sefer Chinuch up to another amazing mitzvah, the obligation to administer the laws of penalty payments for one who injures his fellow. God forbid, but when it happens, you got to pay, as we'll see. If men quarrel and one strikes his fellow with a stone or a fist, and he does not die but falls into bed, if he gets up and goes about outside under his own power, the one who struck is absolved. Only for his lost time shall he pay, and he shall provide for healing. This mitzvah focuses on the 5 payments that an assailant is obligated to make to his victim, namely, compensation for 1, damages, 2, pain, 3, healing, which includes medical expenses, 4, loss of income while recuperating, and 5, humiliation. These payments are known collectively as chamisha devarim, the 5 things. While only 2 of these payments, the compensation for loss of income and healing, are mentioned in the above verses, these verses serve as the source of the general obligation to judge an assaulter in accordance with all the appropriate Torah laws. We are commanded regarding the law of one who wounds his fellow, that we are to punish him by requiring him to pay his victim, as is written in the Torah in the Parsha, Exodus, if men quarrel, etc. This group of laws is known as the judgments of penalty payments. The Chinuch discusses the underlying principle of the obligations created by this mitzvah. In a different verse, the Torah includes the laws of all these penalty payments, and it is the verse which is written in Vayikra, the 3rd book, quote, as he did, so shall be done to him. The intent of this verse is to teach that we are to take from the aggressor's funds an amount that will pain him in correspondence with how much he has pained his fellow, as this is how the explanation of the verse has been transmitted to us. The Chinuch notes one aspect of this mitzvah that emerges from this principle. Even if one does not strike his fellow, rather he assaults him in a manner that only humiliates him without causing him any physical harm, the court will nevertheless cause pain to the assailant through the loss of his money by requiring him to pay the one that has been humiliated in accordance with the measure of that humiliation. The Chinuch now addresses a law that applies to all the payment obligations in this mitzvah, as well as to several other payment obligations that he also terms penalty payments. All the laws that are considered judgments of penalty payments, for example, the payments for damages inflicted upon a person by another person, damages inflicted upon an ox by another ox, damages inflicted upon an ox by a person, and damages inflicted upon a person by an animal, we do not judge any of them except in a court comprised of judges that have received the special smicha ordination in Eretz Yisrael. Okay, we'll have to continue this beautiful mitzvah tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and to sponsor a future mitzvah or to be part of our Chai Club, click the link below. But we'll see you tomorrow. Exciting new mitzvah.